Hello and welcome to Vibra Finance. My name is Lindsay, and tonight Serena Alonzi and I will be going over HEX Updates, episode number 8, HEX Community. And tonight we'll be talking about what the HEX community means to us. But before we get started, a little intro as to Vibra Finance. Welcome.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance, we are the future of crypto.
Hello and welcome back. My lovely co-hostess Serena Alonzi is going to kick us off tonight by explaining why HEX community. What does that mean to you?
Mm-hmm. So we're all here for the same reason, and we're just a group of smart individuals that have a common interest, and we do our own research, and we have similar beliefs, and we're all here because we want to change our lives with HEX. So yeah, community is very important, and I feel that the HEX community is like the strongest community out there. So
oh yeah, absolutely. Bouncing around, and I have the unique fortune to be able to experience a wide variety of crypto communities because of my job, which I really love. I have been out and seen that the HEX community is always expanding in so many ways, and a lot of it is like networking with friends and networking with family. That's my experience with it anyway. So you started and you engage with the community through social media and through co-streaming. What's it like for you?
Yep. So I haven't been to any meetups or anything yet. So everything's just been online, and it's been fun and really cool to just meet a bunch of people that we all have the same interests and similar goals and beliefs. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun, and I'm excited to be here. So
yeah, when I first got started with cryptocurrency, it was because I took on my position here at Vibra Finance. And I was brought to the first Las Vegas meetup out there. And it was such an amazing experience for me to walk into a room with a group of like-minded individuals. And the conversations that were taking place around me were so dynamically different. But the energy in the room was electric. And for me to be in a social situation where I am, I'm learning new things. I'm learning this language. People are throwing terms at me that I'm like, yes, I got you. I understand that. So no, when you go to these meetups and if you're not fully versed, it's okay. They still let you in the door. They let me in there too. If they won't, then you can just call me and I'll come and get you from the outside the door and bring you in. That's what Serena and I are here for the next few weeks, around bringing just an idea of what the HEX community means to us and where we got started. So coming in and meeting people at the Vegas meetup really changed my perspective on the HEX community, because I was able to, and fortunate enough to be able to experience it firsthand. There are many amazing members out there.
That was really awesome.
Yeah, it was really fun
to go to meetups and stuff eventually. That would be so cool.
Yeah. And having but actually having a crypto community is so important these days. And I think that the nuances and from the outside of it kind of get lost, because there's noise and there's maximalism. And really, at the end of the day, you become excited and passionate about something that you believe in, and you want so badly for others on the other side to like get excited about your excitement, right? We're humans. We feed on that energy. We're like, wow, you got excited about something. I want to get excited too. Like, come on. And then when there's an opposing idea to it, it's like, wait, no, I'm going to show you what I mean. So we love these things, right? We love that our founder, and I say our founder as in like the founder of HEX, which people as individuals chose to create a community around so that there is a place for like-minded individuals to gather to talk about something that they're interested in, which I think is a pretty cool opportunity. There's so many things that come down the pipeline for us. I'm looking down and like seeing in crypto projects and crypto products, seeing that you have a Discord available with almost 7,000 members. And this screenshot was taken about 4 or 5 days ago. So these numbers could have changed since now, but they're like when you're coming on into a new project or product, these are valuable places to come in and look. This is where you do your own research. This is where you do your dirty work. Go through and look at the common language through the thread. Look at the common places that people are sharing information. Look at the information that they're sharing. Look at the questions that they're asking. And then that way you can start to compile your own data and formulate your own opinion from there. You're active on Twitter, right? Here is an account that was made by a community member, which highlights HEX, right? So even though it's a product, it's decentralized enough where you have a community supporting this token. I think that's pretty cool.
It's very cool, yeah.
And knowing that the stakers that hold this product, the average stake length is over 6 years. That's a long time to be promising yourself to be part of a community where you might not know who's on the other side, right?
Yeah, especially in crypto too. So that's really cool.
Yeah,
it says a lot about the community. So
yes. And here we have hex.com. If you head on over, type in hex.com, you can find all of this information yourself too. Here's just an example of a Telegram group with 33,200 members in it. Like I said, these were screenshotted a couple days ago, so these numbers could have changed. But that's a pretty impressive amount of support to go through and be aware of. You have a community that is looking out for the best interest of that token, right?
Yeah.
And they're going to, not only has this community formed such strong bonds through bear market. We're in a bear market, and the strength of this community is so strong that we're still out there talking. We're not just standing here like pumping a token. That's not our job. We don't work for that. Nobody pays us for that. This is opinions that are expressed through our excitement for a project or product or ecosystem that we're interested in the first place. That's pretty much what a community of a crypto community boils down to. No, a place where you come and have Discord.
Pretty much, yeah. And like during a bear market, when most people are afraid, I've noticed there's constantly so many new hexagons and people popping up that I'm like, I've never heard of you. Like the community is growing so much, and during a bear market, that's really amazing. That really shows you like the beliefs and the strength of the community, that it can grow so much during a bear market.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not just, why do you think that is? What would be your best guess? Or your educated opinion?
I would say, in just my opinion, just because we have such a group of smart people that are willing to share the information about HEX and take the time to explain it, and because we understand that during a bear market, when everyone is fearful, that is the best time to actually get people in and onboard them. So I think that has a lot to do with it too. So
when you say on board, you mean to have a conversation with a like-minded individual that would perhaps be interested in the same thing that you're interested in?
Exactly. Yep. Right. They're interested and they want to do their own research to make their own decisions. Yeah.
So what's your incentive with that?
My incentive to onboard people, or
what's your incentive to onboard people? What's the catch?
There's no catch. I mean,
oh, you're not rewarded. You're not rewarded for onboarding new hexagons?
No, I'm not. Actually, no, I'm not, because if more people are onboarded and more people know about Hex and they stake, that actually makes the APY decrease. So if I tell people get Hex and stake, I'm getting less rewards for that, actually. So there's no
Why are you out here telling everybody about it instead of keeping it to yourself?
That's the thing, right? Like, just want to share. And if, Hex could change our lives, why would you want to not share that with people? And yeah, so.
Yeah, when one of the things that I have been fortunate enough to experience within the Hex community is when KSB TV, you can check them out, please. They also have a YouTube channel, excellent resource for up-to-date Hex information and for community events. KSB TV, I believe, .io info. Anyway, I will put the detailed description so you can find them below. When they came through their 555 tour, 5555 tour, excuse me, throughout the United States, we were lucky enough to be one of their stops in Albany, New York, and to meet the group of passionate, like-minded individuals that were there on their own accord to do nothing other than to meet and greet and network. Really was an awesome and experience to be a part of. And one of the things that I was able to do was an interview, and that one of the questions that they asked me was, how did Hex change your life? And I say, like, Hex is a part of my chapter that changes because chapters of our life change, right? Like, we're all going through this and navigating this amazing book. I don't even know where I started going through that one, but it really was like saluting people like KSB TV for getting out there and for meeting and greeting and doing new things. Hex Photographer crushed the pictures that I'm showing up here on screen. This was from the Las Vegas meetup 2022 in March. Like, look at all these like-minded individuals coming in and enriching their lives in a way that is beyond just collecting token rewards. We have been rewarded with meeting new friends and new friends that can be considered family, which I know might sound hokey to some people, but I thought that coming into a room where I knew no one and feeling like I was at home was just a really rare feeling for me. So for me to be able to be fortunate enough to meet some of these people in real life has been awesome. And like you said, our community is always growing.
Exactly. Is that Aubrey de Grey, I think, in that picture? That might be. I can't tell. I think
right
here. Yeah. Even he was there. So that's pretty cool for the whole longevity thing. Like, that's, yeah.
Yes. So,
really
and
awesome.
there's so many facets that for a community that really encompass and embody longevity, long-term thinking, long-term investment into your own health, wealth, and self.
Yeah. Like, we truly are a long-term and smart-minded community, because like, who else is doing this? There's Maddie. Yep. Shout out to Maddie.
Yeah. Tell the audience what Maddie, tell the audience, please, what your encounters with Maddie have been. Like, what do you know about Maddie as a streamer?
So, I haven't met him in person or anything yet, but I've done the HEX conference yearly, and there's one coming up in January, so I'll be speaking at that again. And a few weeks ago, he did the HEX third birthday stream, so a bunch of different hexagons were just joining the stream, and I was on there too, and just we're all talking about Hex, and it's so cool just that 3 years ago or so, we're all still here, and there's new faces always showing up. And yeah, Maddie's doing a great job with all the meetups and conferences, and yeah, he's a very important member of the community. So shout out to Maddie. You're awesome. You're doing great work in the community.
I have been fortunate enough to meet Maddie in person. And yes, Maddie is an awesome person and he does a lot for this community. He really stands by what he believes in and he's a passionate individual. And he is a mental health expert, which I believe, Lindsay, huge, huge resource to this community. In the cryptocurrency markets are volatile and they don't sleep. And so if you don't have your head on right, and what I mean is if you can, if you have a difficult time resting in decisions or struggling with, um, right now it could be struggling with having the thought of I might have to emergency unstake. And then in a couple years' time, perhaps speculation, of course, it could be dealing with sudden wealth syndrome. So to have resources in our community that we can point to and say, this is where you can go and he can help you. I feel like that's very valuable.
It is, and it's really important. So like what he does is his HEX therapy shows. Those are great, and yeah.
Yeah, huge shout out. And there we have so many streamers that cover TA. So if you're watching this and this is a little slow paced to you and you're looking for more, like there's TA out there. We have total market coverage here at Vibra Finance. Things move quickly, but community is a very important aspect to look at. Look at all these, these are not just people that are turning it on for camera. Like I said, I've had the ability and I've been fortunate enough to meet most of these people in real life. And these are true faces, true smiles, true attitudes of gratitude, and really a grounded group of unique individuals willing to share their passions with each other. So people get excited, right? Like, check it out. This is a Bills Mafia fan. This guy, this is Buffalo in the middle of the winter. He's not taking no for an answer, right? So when you hear people getting excited on streams, and you hear people, excited in chat rooms, know that they're smiling on the other side of that too. We get excited. These are a few pictures that were lended to Serena and I for the stream, just to kind of show that we get out there, and their smiles. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, and shout out to Sammy because she's awesome, and these are all a bunch of pictures she sent me, and she's just having a great time with all the meetups and meeting everybody. It's just so cool. So
yeah, absolutely. Huge shout out to Sammy. You and I, that's how we connected in the first place, was getting together. Sammy brought me onto Ladies Discourse stream.
Yeah, she's awesome.
So Ladies Discourse is a group of women that gather one Friday a month. It's usually on the last Friday of the month, and it's around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe.
It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and me and Sammy host that together. So, and we bring on a bunch of ladies every month. So, yeah.
Yeah, and so we have, not only do we have a fantastic male community representation, the ladies representation in the HEX community, from my experience, is just taking off like wildfire from the past couple of years. Our numbers have grown tremendously. It's amazing. Looking at the numbers in the chat, I love being in those groups. We get to have we have all sorts of discussions from portfolio, where are we at, where are we going, to, hey, this is, I'm not feeling well. I'm blessed to have my child. What's going on? And we have all of our awesome community ladies in there helping hands to give remedies for morning sickness, all the way to don't buy that coin, it's poop.
Yeah.
What a valuable resource. And so just knowing that if you're on the other side of that camera and you're new to crypto, and you're not really sure where to start, starting with a community. Get your ears to the ground, take a look at the screen, read deeper into what you're seeing. All right. And then there's always more out there. There's always another level to that. And the HEX community expands always in all ways. Well, I know that you and I could go on and on about this conversation and topic for hours. There's so many amazing things that have gone on in the past with our community, and there's really fun things that are coming up. There's a HEX cruise taking place in April. You can check out the information on ksbtv.com. Get a ticket. If you're new to the Hexagon community and you're really wondering what it's all about, that is a full submersive experience, let me tell you. And when you walk away from there, truly, I find it to be like networking with friends and family.
Yeah, like how cool is that to go on a cruise and you're just surrounded by knowledgeable Hexagons? Like you said, that's like firsthand experience. You'll go there and learn so much and meet cool people that are like-minded, and yeah,
absolutely. And I'm lucky to travel outside of the Hex circle and meet with different communities, and there's Hexagons out there too. So we're all mingling, but
yeah.
So I think that is all we had today for community, just touching lightly upon it so that you can get a sense of why Serena and I are sitting here on YouTube, entertaining ourselves, having chit chats about HEX, sharing only our opinions, never financial advice, and why we want to sit here and do this for free.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's because we're freely talking about something that we're interested in. So anyway.
Exactly.
If you're interested in learning more about the things that are coming down the pipeline, we will be recording episode number 9 and releasing that next week. You can tune in and find us. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on YouTube at Serena Alonzi, at Vibra Finance. You can find Vibra Finance on Twitter and Serena Alonzi on Twitter too. You can find us all sorts of places. So tune in. Please hit the like button, subscribe to all, follow us. And if there's anything that we're missing in these episodes coming up, leave a comment below. Comments win hats. We need to see some interaction, some engagement. So when we reach 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube for Vibra Finance, I can give away a brand new Ledger X. It's not this one. This one's been used. You get a brand new one straight from the manufacturer so that you have a secure place to store your crypto, because that is most important.
Rule number 1.
Rule number 1. All right. Is there anything else that we need to add before we sign off for the night?
Not financial advice. Like and subscribe. Yeah.
That's right.
Covered it.
Come and follow us. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. And for all of the community members that come in and see this, thank you for leaving a comment below and spreading the love. We appreciate it. All right. Have a great evening. And we'll see you soon.